Hi, welcome to the Game Closet. Today we're going to review one of our favorite games. It's called Lost Cities. Lost Cities is made by Rio Grande Games, and we really enjoy playing this game as a family. It's really easy to play, really easy setup as well. So first thing you want to do is just go over a few of the fundamentals of the game.
Okay, the premise behind the game Lost Cities is that we are going on expeditions to explore and discover lost cities. There are 5 different lost cities on the board that you can discover. And the way you go about doing that is you've got 8 cards in your hand and you have 5 playing pieces. 4 of them are called adventurers. They're a little bit smaller, and the bigger one is called a researcher. He's worth double points. Play proceeds like this. You've got your cards and you look at them and you try and decide according to the colors and the numbers which expeditions you're going to undertake. Now I've got a couple of reds that are fairly low, and so I decide that I'm going to start with this red one right here, which is Petra Jordan. I think that's kind of what it looks like to me. So we're going to go discover Petra, and at least I am. So I put down my first card in front of me, and then I put down my adventurer to show that I am setting out on this expedition. Now the expeditions, when you begin an expedition, you're putting in some capital, and so all of the expeditions begin in the negative. And so you want to at least get your guys along the path far enough that you're in the positive. So after I play, then I draw, and oh, look at that, that was exactly what I wanted. I got another red, and it's a little higher. So play goes around, turn comes back to me, and I put down the next one, which needs to be higher or the same number or higher than the one that I put down earlier. Then I can move my man up the path on the next step. So the object then is to get your adventurers and your researcher as close to the lost city as you can, possibly all the way up. That's how you get the most points. And always remembering to draw after you take your turn. Pretty simple. There are a couple of twists that we'll tell you about.
Okay, on the board there are tiles that change every time you play the game. And the first tile is a little ladder. And the ladder, if you land on the ladder, then you get to go up an extra space without a card. And you can use it on any of your guys. It doesn't have to be the one on the certain path.
Okay, the next tile, it has a number on it, and when you land on that, well, when anyone lands on that, they get to take the amount of money as it says on the card. And then the other one has the little green artifact on it. When you land on this, you take it off the board and put it in front of you, and you get extra points at the end of the game.
Okay, so we really enjoy this game. Again, the basic rules are you play a card, you draw a card. One of the things I really like about it is you can see what the point values are on each of the steps, so you can kind of strategically calculate where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. So there's a great element of skill mixed with some luck of the draw as you're drawing from the card pile. So I really like those facets about it. Again, the object of the game is to get the most points from the game. You get those from the event tiles, and get them from the artifacts you collect. And at the end of the game, you play either 1 round or 3 rounds, and the highest number is the winner.
One of the things that I like about the game is that I'm engaged in my own expeditions. There's not a lot of things that you can do to stop the other guy if they're getting farther than you, which, you know, if you're someone who likes to stop the other guy, then you might not like that aspect of it. But I kind of like to do my own thing and not have to worry about hurting anybody else's feelings. There are a few things, you know, there's a race to get the artifacts a little bit, but for the most part, it's a pretty non-confrontational game, which I appreciate, being Miss Congeniality that I am. So, how about you guys? What is your favorite game?
Well, I like the board. It's very pretty.
Anything else that you want to add?
No, same.
Okay, so I guess thumbs up from our whole family. We really enjoy this game. Again, the other thing that I wanted to point out is there's also a Lost Cities 2-player card game, which is really fun as well. That's really easy to set up. So we highly recommend it. We enjoy it, and we hope you do too.